not talking to every single person who hates on them, whatever. Like, people stop doing the shit that they did that worked for them. I don't understand that. Now that shit's working for me, now that I'm doing the songs I really want to do, now that my friends are people I used to look up to and people I used to be a fan of, I'm not going to stop doing the shit I was doing. I'm not going to stop working as hard as I was working. I'm not going to start dressing different, talking different, hanging out different places. I'm not doing any of that shit. Last year, I worked my ass off, and now this year, shit's going well. I started a TV show that we about to watch right now, and I got a bunch of people who love to watch it and have fun, and it inspires kids to make music, and people call me a fucking cop. Whatever happens, I'm happy, bro. I'm just happy to be putting shit out there and that people are fucking with it. Because at the end of the day, all the jokes and all the shit comes back to the music. Even the cave. Like, the point of the cave wasn't just to, like, fucking put cameras in front of me and rappers and shit. It's the only freestyle show right now that's not on the radio. You can see someone freestyle every other week who's doing their thing right now. And it's not a radio interview. It doesn't promo their album. It's not for anything. It's just a freestyle show. I miss that. 2, it's one of the only, like, producer freestyle shows. Even though it's a little selfish because it's only me and 2 other producers so far. 30 Rock in the Yachty episode and Monty Booker. Like, you're seeing me every week have to come up with something on the spot based on what someone's saying to me. So you know I can't have an idea, a pattern. Someone's come in and tell me I want this. And even though the beats I make on there obviously aren't like the real shit I make, it's very simple. It's a producer freestyle show. It's an artist freestyle show. It's really what we do in here. If you see like an album that Vince and I worked on together, and then you see the Cave episode, even though there's some more jokes and it's short and this and that, there's no difference between like how my real work goes and the Cave. Like, it's really just like that. The key one, the episode this week that we about to watch, like, that's probably the most honest episode of the Cave so far. Like, other than the fact that I sampled some like shit I would never have sampled because he said so, that song that me and Key made, like, with a little bit more work, and if I had slowed it down a little bit and made him say a couple things differently in here and there and here, or asked him if he wanted to, that would have been a real song. Like, the song on the fucking the song in the Cave episode from this week with a little bit of work could be a real song. It's fire as fuck. It's not like with Freddie or someone where I'm like, okay, Freddie came in here and rapped his fucking ass off, but I know the difference between a Freddie Gibbs freestyle and a Freddie Gibbs song. When Freddie Gibbs makes a song, it's an arc to it. It's a whole idea that guides the whole song. It's not just bars, and that song has to fit into the whole project. It's a difference, you know what I mean? Freddie came here and rapped his fucking ass off, but I know if Freddie was making a song, it would have been a whole different thing. Key came in here and really just did Key. Key came in here and really did what he does in the studio session. No, there was no different. Like, there was nothing that was edited for the show to make it seem like the show. Like, that's what me and Key do. That's how we made 777. That's how we made 777. That's how we make all the shit we make. Happy birthday, Alex. It's Alex Tumey's birthday. Everybody wish Alex happy birthday. Alex, I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything, Alex. Also, JID will eventually happen. Isaiah Rashad will eventually happen. Ski Mask will eventually happen. But y'all need to shut the fuck up. I have not said that any episodes of The Cave have been filmed, except for the ones that are out. So stop assuming that there's another episode or when is the Isaiah episode? You sound dumb. There isn't one yet. Will there be one? Yes. We're going to take our time, bruh. Stop harassing me about who's on the next episode. Just fucking enjoy it. What other producer has given you 11 episodes of rappers coming in freestyling and they all fire? Nobody. So why are y'all pushing me? Just let me fucking do it my own time. I promise it's going to be fire. Isaiah Rashad and JID and Ski Mask are all crazy, bro. They're hard to deal with. I don't know what the fuck these dudes are at. If they come here, trust me, I'm going to be like, yo, we should make a song. Not, hey, can I film you for my fucking vlog? Like, come on, G. Will come. Can I do another song with Zach Fox? No. Fuck Zach Fox. All right, let's watch The Cave. Do y'all have 10 minutes? Let's just fucking watch it. I'll play little pieces of it, and then I'll tell you behind the scenes shit. Let me just see what's the best way to put the camera. I'll just hold it. I don't give a fuck. Damn. You know what's crazy? We can really do this right now. Look. Oh, all right. The episode. Wait, I can show the notebook too. Hold on. That notebook right there is this notebook right here. And honestly, it has a lot of fire in it. It said dots in there a long time before we had the sign or anything. But yeah, the notebook on the show actually has a lot of really big songs in it. The drums were played by my friend. Also, notice in that intro, look at what my shit looked like. It was just a glass table with the focals whenever we started filming the show. Look at me now. With the new desk, with the new sub. We gotta update the intro. It's just not even accurate no more. Are we rolling already? Okay, I just want to be sure. So oh yeah, that dude coughing over here. Hold on. I just want to get all the bullshit. It doesn't matter. Just be yourself. Just act like you know what you're doing. That dude coughing is Dylan. That's one of my best friends in the whole world, and he works with Don't Overthink Shit. You could thank him for like the Kenny toothless tea, like any merch or anything you ever see come from me. It's probably because of Dylan. And I don't think he knew that the episode was about to start. And he also called me the other day and he was like, yo, like, can we take that bong rip out of the episode? Like, I don't want people seeing me smoking a bong on the episode. I was like, bro, you gotta chill. I just want to get all the bullshit. It doesn't matter. Just be yourself. Just act like you know what you're doing. I'm here, but I got a hangover. Look at the new mic. Look at the mic. Oh, wait, no, it's here. You're welcome. We got the... He keeps saying you're welcome to me the whole episode because we made 777 in this room. And after we made 777, my career took the fuck off because he's everybody's favorite rapper. So Juice WRLD and Post Malone and all these big ass people started like paying attention because of that album. So whenever Key keeps looking at me like this and saying you're welcome, that's the joke, is that I have all the money I have now because of him. Look, Black U87 with the black span. Man, wait, hold on. Reason, where are you at, bruh? Reason, pull up. Reason, if you are in Los Angeles, pull up. I need to stop the show for a second. Reason. This man is very elusive, bruh. Did he already dip? Dip? God damn. Reason, where are you at, bruh? Pull up. Pull up to the stew. I'm at the stew. Alright. Let's continue. Wait, actually, I never even smoked this weed. Hold on, let me smoke this weed. But yeah, that people don't understand that joke, I don't think. Because Key throughout the whole episode keeps saying, Reason, I'm here next week too. Key throughout the whole episode keeps saying, you're welcome. Or like that no one would be coming here if it weren't for me. Like that's what the joke is. That album is what made this studio this studio. All right, I'm ready.
You got a session too. I'm about to do it. Stop. Just hang out, bro.
First 2 times we're supposed to do your episode, you didn't even show up. So stop. Which is true. He missed 2 different episodes. We were going to have him on really early in the season, and he just kept not showing up. So whenever he gets mad, I'm just like, bro, you skipped it every time we asked you to be here.
Snake. I had an emergency. I had an emergency. Are we filming right now?
Basic bitch.
Are we filming this?
Basic bitch.
I'm not even gonna do this whole intro. All right, should we start for real, Eris? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
This happens every episode because I'm always worried that all the intro shit is not gonna be funny. Like whenever people first get to the room, I'm like, all right, let's settle in for like 10 minutes. Everybody like get cool, have a drink, smoke, whatever, and then we'll start filming. So everything that you just saw, in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're not rolling yet. It's not until I sit down in the chair and da-da-da. But Eris low-key just films everything.
Welcome to the cave, Key.
Like, now Key thinks we're actually on camera, you see, and he starts trying to be a dickhead on some yachty shit.
Welcome to the cave, Key. Happy to have you. Have you actually...
You see how he was all nice when you walked in the room, but now he thinks we're filming? He's going, It's like, come on, bro.
Have you actually seen this shit? Yeah, there's water. There's whatever you want.
Yeah, I see y'all this shit on Instagram. I ain't watched a full episode.
Do you know how the show works?
Yes, nigga. I was here. I've been here.
You low-key invented the cave, honestly. I feel like the cave started with you literally being like, I want a Bjork sample with an ice cream truck. With
The song I'm talking about is Ice Cream Hello. It's a Bjork sample
Pierre Bourne.
with the ice cream truck with the Pierre Bourne 808. It's actually a real song. We should include that somehow. It's called Ice Cream Hello, the song I'm talking about.
808. That's literally how your songs get made.
What's these lighters?
I'm saying that all day. Stop leaving.
It's not open?
No. There's a lot of new shit. I biodegradable rolling trays if you want to roll up.
Biodegradable rolling trays?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about a rolling tray.
Biodegradable. You see how we coming. Shout out to Roar.
At least my studio is now biodegradable. Look, you take your own tray, you roll up on it, you can throw it out.
Rolled up. I need a lighter. We rolled up in the car. Niggas don't need no tray. We from the A.
We said we don't need no tray. We from the A. So stupid.
Bro, you are so trash. Bro, what are we doing? What do you want? What type of beat are we
I
on?
want some New Orleans shit.
Like some bounce shit?
Yeah, but like, yeah.
You want the Trigger Man break?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna give me? What else? You
Fuck your lighter, Dom.
we say some other dumb shit. You want
I need
flies?
some vocals. I need some boxes like, hey, hey, hey.
Key says that every song, by the way.
Do I have to be on camera all the time? I gotta go boo-boo.
You could, bro. Anything that you say is stupid will get cut out. Like
I
I'm gonna leave that you just said because it's funny. Yeah, but anything you say stupid will cut out.
Well, I have to use the restroom, so when I get back.
He really left for like 15 minutes from that point. I don't know what he was doing, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. I can't doodle yet. I need more water.
What?
I'm hungover.
You say you can't doo-doo because you need more water?
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Body's not lubricated, pause.
Bro, shut up.
So dumb.
I'm dried up. You got new speakers? You are welcome.
Bro, stop telling me I'm wet.
You hear how he said, you are welcome. Everything that happens good for me, Key is like, this is only because you did that project with me. I did get new speakers, though. Shout out to Adams. Also got a new sub. Shit is way too loud for my little ass room.
What's these?
Key said that these speakers look like E.T.
This just look like a robot. This shit look like a robot. It's a robot that
Those
looks
are
like
Adams.
Oh, it look like E.T.
Shit. She's like the base to every New Orleans song.
You know what's crazy about it, though? The Trigger Man break is actually some Texas shit.
Okay. Let me clarify. Let's clarify. I just said the Trigger Man break is actually some Texas shit. When I say that, what I mean is it was a really popular break in Texas. Dum 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 and Memphis and a lot of places in the South. What I should have clarified is the Trigger Man break comes from a song by the Showboys. The Showboys are from Queens. They're from New York. Yes, it's known in the South as being this like Southern rhythm or sample or whatever. It's really from Queens originally if you want to be on your fucking boom bap, backpacker, hip hop shit. I should have clarified that. What I said is it's some Texas shit. And I was trying, because bro behind me had just said, that's the base for like every New Orleans song. And I was trying to tell him, like, yeah, but it was popular somewhere else before it was popular in New Orleans. And then from there, it became this big hit in Atlanta. That's what I was trying to get across. I should have said where the shit came from. Shout out Quickly, the GOAT.
And it's what David Banner sampled for Like a Pimp. Like a pimp. Dun, 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 dun. Like,
I didn't even know
it's,
that.
yeah, but it's also like when you think of New Orleans, like New Orleans shit, you think of that.
Yeah, it's fast.
But it's really some Texas shit, and it's also like some trap shit. It's a history lesson for the day. You feel me?
Nah, that's crazy.
Should have clarified. And yes, I fucking know David Banner is from Mississippi. But if you don't think of like a Pimp as like a big Atlanta rap, like it just felt like to me all that time period, like I misspeak sometimes and I say Atlanta when I don't mean it. People are on my ass about this comment. I'm sorry. This might have been the quickest beat too. I really made this beat so fast. My timing all shitty. I just talked to Vince today. He's very wrapped up in the TK proceedings. He keeps just texting me shit about TK. I don't think him and I have ever talked about TK. He just keeps asking me how I feel about TK's court case.
How long has he been gone? Is he okay?
This part is so funny to me. I don't think I saw this part before. I like that. I think we need more shit like that. Like, there's little moments of other random shit that's going on outside the room. Because all you ever see is just the room, which is just this. The booth and here. You don't really ever see the attic. But you only see, like, this one small room. I like the fact that you see Key out there smoking all stupid in the parking lot is so funny. Because you never see that on the show.
Oh, shit. How long has he been gone? Is he okay?
Episode you had with Vince Staples had me geeking, yo.
Bro, fuck Vince.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Nah, fuck Vince. I hate that shit.
Word?
Nah.
He was joning on you.
That's my boy, bro.
That shit was funny. He was going hard. I was geeking on that.
I was in here just stressed making the beat the whole time. Like, if you saw the amount of shit we had to cut out.
Word?
You don't sit down
I've been just looking at my comments.
in the hallway.
Yeah, I got 20,000 views.
What is it? Every time someone from Atlanta comes on the show, besides Earth Gang, they got to go walk around the hallway the whole time. Just sit down, bro.
I just realized how much Atlanta shit has been on the show. Zach, Key, Earth Gang, and Yachty. All Atlanta.
Wasn't for me, nobody would be walking around the hallway.
We cut a lot of shit from Vince's episode.
Tell the camera, bro. Tell them how it all started. Tell them what this room is. Tell them what was created here.
They gave my mama some numbing shit, and then she had to push me out. Then placenta fell out after me.
This is not the story. No, I'm talking about 777.
Is such an idiot.
Bro, 777 was made in this room.
Bro, that's a story already. We just dropped a whole mini doc. 777 was made.
Y'all should watch the mini doc, by the way. Key has a documentary on Fader right now. It's super, super, super good.
It's wrong. Yes, it was.
Show them the post-it note.
Showing the post notes. That's the key to your dreams.
I was trying to get him to show the post-it note because he wrote the post-it note on the last day that we were recording 777, like when the album was getting finished. And so I thought that he would fucking know that or remember that, but he was probably just blacked out. So he was just like, yeah, post-it note.
You still smoking out this glass dick?
Bro, it's a bomb.
That's dick. Shout out to the pipe. Niggas on that glass dick.
You should have not done the episode.
Basic bitch.
Key just texted me right now too.
Smoking weed, do you look at it? Do you be going casa? Do you like
Are you talking? Who are you talking to?
the camera?
Like you looking straight down at the
I be
joint?
looking at it like.
Can you get my real nigga meals on the camera?
This right here, that's that chicken team motherfucker with that rice and beans with that joint. You see that motherfucker?
Key, what are you doing? Key, come to the studio, bruh.
Splash.
We just reviewing your episode, and I'm going through all the lies you said in the episode, and I'm just telling people what is lies and what is truth. Because most of the shit you be talking about is fucking cap.
Splash of almond milk in that bitch.
Splash almond milk. You know what's funny? Actually, never mind.
A little ice motherfucker with espresso shot motherfucker. Don't bite that. And cold.
Don't bite that.
Why almond milk? Lactose. Nigga toast. Alright.
The fake fart, bro. The fart is so funny.
A little ice motherfucker with espresso shot motherfucker. Don't bite that. And cold ass water.
Why almond milk?
Lactose. Nigga toast.
Wait, how do I add Key? Hold on. Key, I'm adding you. Hold on. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? What is wrong? Key. Where are you?
Huh?
Are you on a fucking payphone? What is this?
Let me get off live. I'm acting up. I'm on Fairfax, homie. You gotta pop up over here.
Come to the studio after.
August 8th. Bring pants, nigga. Bring denims, nigga. Come get your denims done. You hear me?
Come to the studio after your pop up.
All right, for sure,
Right,
bro.
Okay, his service is so trash. What is that? All right, hold on. He got that McDonald's Wi-Fi. He on the Wi-Fi at McDonald's right now. All right, wait. Let's get back to it. Hold on. He really just interrupted his own recap.
Yeah.
All right. Bro. Tom said Metro KCS. Oh, it's so funny too because he has so many phones, bro. Like the number he keeps calling me on right now is Key November in my phone, which means it was a number he had in November for a period of time. But like I got at minimum 9 numbers for Key. Metro KCS is genius. I think even these Russian kids are laughing at that. I can't tell though. Russia's fucking with me tough. Or my shit's about to get hacked. I don't know why there's so many Russian kids in here. How are y'all feeling? I wish I could say what up to you. I don't know. Why does Key have so many phones? Metro KCS is my favorite thing I've heard all day. That's so funny, bro. All right, hold on. Let's finish this stupid shit. Well, whenever. You want to do a live Whoa Kenny? Most people don't know that the tag is you. Come on. Just do a live one.
Let's go.
Let me just hear it one time a cappella.
Intro, let's go.
Let me get the a cappella one. Also, Eris, that little photo moment was swag. Eris is in here right now, for real. Let me see that little photo. But whenever. Ooh, the little photo. That was sick. You want to do a live Whoa Kenny? Most people don't know that the tag is you.
Come on.
Just do a live one.
Let's go.
Let me just hear it one time a cappella.
Intro, let's go.
Let me get the a cappella one.
Whoa, Kenny.
That's not it. You got to do it lower.
Whoa, Kitty!
Yeah.
In the description, Alex wrote, "Lightning never strikes twice. Key was not able to hit the original mark with the tag."
Whoa, Kitty!
You hit that note.
Whoa, Kitty! Whoa, Kitty!
I got the
Mama
tag.
started off like that. Whoa!
I got the tag from him trolling me. That's how I got it.
Word.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
This song is actually so hard.
Whoa! Oh, get it!
Damn, got a hangover, got a hangover. Bitch, think she slick, then she stand over. You ain't stand over, you ain't stand over. Treat her like a hoopty, this a Range Rover. Range Rover, Range Rover. It's a head nut.
What do you mean Freddie does the tag better than Key does his own tag? Freddie didn't do the tag. Key did the tag.
Was a old nigga, man, stop front. Okay, wait, that's immature. Hey, martini me, martini me.
Martini me.
She said she loved me, they mean anything. Hey, triple super 8 like the Medellins. My boyfriend's calling, he's meddling. Hey, this ain't date, this human mate. Got a girlfriend, she go both ways.
Greedo calling.
Wow!
Hey, Key. That really happened in the middle of the whole thing. Greedo actually just called me.
Want to talk to me again?
And also, Greedo's wife's name is Key.
Hey. Wow!
Wait, Greedo's calling. Greedo's calling. Come here. Greedo. My boy, I'm with Key in the studio right now.
Wow!
Yeah.
I'm not recording. I just stopped. Hello?
It's crazy. I can't believe he called right then. That is Greedo's info for JPay and to write him letters. If you want to write Greedo a letter or you feel like sending him some money or sending him anything you want, if you're a fan of his, if you're just looking out, that is how you do it. That is the info. Shout out to Dom and Eris for being cool enough and smart enough to put that in there.
You had to pause. Very special.
If you want to send 03 Greedo anything, that is where you send it. You can take this screenshot right now off my live, or you can go get it in the cave, obviously. Free 03 Greedo.
Well, you're right now on camera. Say anything to anybody. Let's go. Drummer season. Let's do this shit. I'm my boy.
Yeah, what you open?
Yeah, my shit gonna be chopped in,
My boy, I love you. Be safe. I'll talk to you next couple of days when I get shit sorted out with our tape and everything. Be safe, bro. All right. You ready? And we went right back to it. And I made Key do ad-libs for the whole shit.
I can use this lighter.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, how do you just rewind like we were just doing the freestyle?
Hey, this ain't fake, this human mate. Got a girlfriend, she go both ways. Got a girlfriend, she goes both ways. Hey, what's up, bitch? Hey, playing with that sack, bitch. Hey, pockets on a fat bitch. Hey, cankles. Hey, all my niggas locked up, set them on. Teenage man,
Denim on.
Japanese, get them on. You ain't know about it till I put you on. Bitch.
Oh,
I get disrespectful.
suck my dick.
Dude.
Come out.
Ooh, we went crazy right there. I put you on. Went crazy.
I'm about to frame that right there.
For real.
Look how happy he is. All right. Good episode, though. To me, that's a favorite. Like, he just means something different to me and my friends because we were all fans of him for so long. Also friends with him for a long time before we ever worked with him. And I really just think he's one of the best. So, like, we could have done Key so early in the season. Could have done Key first, and that would have made sense or whatever. But, like, I'm glad that the Key episode dropped once the show was already, like, doing its thing. And it's got a fan base. And now, like, I'm hoping that so many people today, even though if you don't already know who Key is, I'm kind of, like, doubting just your taste. But if kids today are going and listening to their first Key song, and I hope it's not one produced by me. I hope it's one produced by Trap Money Benny or Slade or Siege or Franchise or one of his producers that I became a fan of, like that to me is cooler than anything that's happened on the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's fire that we've had some like viral moments with Zach. The Vince shit was super, like did super well. We've had other like Freddie and Smino and people just doing amazing freestyles. All types of shit is going on in the show. But to me, like, if we can be at a point now with the Cave where I could put something on it and just off everybody seeing how much I fuck with the person and how good they are from their freestyle, I can help people become fans of good shit. Like, that's amazing. I know that's not even what the point of the Cave was at first. The point of it was just like, all right, let's do a freestyle show because there's no freestyle show for a producer and for a fucking artist. Let's see where that goes. Let's do it with our friends. Now, like, I'm starting to see the bigger picture. I'm starting to see, like, holy shit. Because somebody saw a Zach episode and it was really funny to them and they started paying attention to the show, maybe that's how they found out about Smino. Maybe that's how they found out about Key. Maybe somebody goes back to the show who is a fan of, like, only shit on Rap Caviar or whatever they fucking find out that's really popular, and they go, oh, what was the first episode of the show? And they see JPEG Mafia, and then they Google JPEG Mafia, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what the fuck is this? If the Cave can be that for people, if I can be turning people on to shit, like, that's so crazy. You normally you got to drop music. This bullshit with blogs and with companies and people promoting your shit to do that normally. If I can just have a show where me and my friends fuck around for 10 minutes and that makes people go check out their music and makes people go fuck with new artists, like, oh my God. I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. It's like adrenaline. It feels like drugs. That's so cool to me. It's so cool to me that people are finding out about Key today. You know what I mean? Like, I hope there's some kids who are just some fucking super YouTube kids and they only know the like Yachty and Vince and they never heard of anybody else. And then now they're like, well, if I like this show and I like people making fun of this producer, maybe I'll go listen to the other shit. Maybe I'll trust them. Like, that's what we really doing. We earning trust. People are going to start fucking knowing that, like, if they get on the show, it's not some bullshit. It's not like someone couldn't buy their way on the show, just like you can't buy a beat from me. You know what I mean? Because you can't. Like, no, I was about to say a name. No offense to anybody who's like really popping, but like, there's people who are really, really, really going crazy who could hit me up right now and one, have the biggest fan base, and two, have a whole bunch of money. And they could literally hit me up and say, yo, I'm trying to give you the most money you've ever gotten for a beat, and that shit's going to blow up. And if that shit's lame to me and me and my friends are roasting that person all the time and this and that, like, I can't do it. I got to only work on shit I fuck with. And I think with the music, people are already like, I'm fortunate that anybody who follows me knows that, just because they know he's doing Rico over here, then he'll go over here and do Gucci, then he'll go over here and do Dominic Fike, go do a song on Rick Rubin. Like, y'all can see that now. So people who fuck with me for the music, like, they know he's not about to work on some corny shit. I want the show to be like that. I want people to go to the Cave and be like, if you came on the show and you freestyled on here or whatever, like, if I don't know you, I should check you out. That's so tight. That's tighter than anything. I wish I could get the feeling of like hearing one of those people again. Like, I wish I could get the feeling of hearing Earth Gang for the first time. Like, ugh. And I find new music I like a lot, but all the people who have been on the Cave are like people we fuck with super, super heavy and have for a long time as fans, even if we didn't know them. It's crazy. It's crazy because I don't know. Even now, it still don't seem like it's like this planned thing. It seems so normal. Because like, if Key came here on a normal day and there was not one GoPro and Eris wasn't here to film the show or anything like that, like, we would have done the same shit for real. It would have been a slower pace, probably, like, would have been a little bit of a different vibe, but same intention and the same process. It'd still be like, yo, what kind of beat do you want? All right, I'll make it, and then go rap. That's really what it is. There's a lot. One of the biggest differences, I will say, from what everybody gets to see with the show and shit, and how it actually is in here, is like it's a lot more conversations. Since we're doing freestyles, whenever there's cameras in here, it's not like we're gonna sit here and go through every bar and how it works for the song and if that makes sense for the album. We don't talk about any of that shit. But like normally when someone's in there, they're not recording in the middle of the room like that. They stand at this mic. And so I'm sitting right here, I'm recording whatever, and I look over, and anytime they think from the mic and look at me, and we talk about, was that take good enough? Should I say this word instead? Should we try something else? Like whatever it is, there's a lot of conversations that happen, but it's really the same shit. I think that's why people are fucking with it. It's because it's like, it just, people can tell it's normal as hell. And that's also why people got so mad about the Yachty shit, because they weren't used to seeing me making music in an environment that wasn't all like, oh yeah, let's crack jokes, let's do this. Like sometimes it's not like that. Doesn't mean you're not friends with people. Doesn't mean like you're not going to be a good creative collaboration with someone just because the vibe is a little quieter, a little more serious. I hope to get to a point where like I can really show even more. You know what I mean? I mean, it might not be the cave, it might not be like whatever, but I want to get to a point where like I could really show a whole session and how something really gets made, like how some of the best shit I make gets made. That would be cool. Maybe this shit is teaching me how to do that. I don't know. How about some? You want to hear a real key song, like a new key song that's not a freestyle? Let's see what the difference is. Here, look, I'll play both. This is the audio from Key's freestyle.
Go! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, get it! Yeah, got a hangover. Got a hangover.
I don't want these speakers on.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, get it! Yeah, got a hangover. Got a hangover. Bitch, then she slip, then she stand over. You ain't stand over. You ain't stand over. Treat her like a hoopty, this a Range Rover. Range Rover. Range Rover. It's a had nut, it's a had nut. Silver spoon niggas, man, stop first. Okay, wait, that's immature. Hey, Martini D. She said she loved me, that can mean anything. Hey, she the Super 8 like the Medellin. Her boyfriend's calling, he's meddling. Hey, this ain't fake. This human made. Got a girlfriend, she go both ways. Got a girlfriend, she goes both ways.
So that's like a cave episode, right? It's fun, super quick beat, this and that. This is some shit me and Key really made recently. Same process, wasn't even that much longer, but this is what a serious song sounds like with me and the same artist making a song a day later sounds like. This is why the cave is like a fun thing, but it's not how the songs really get made.
Similar technology made it possible to film one of the most extraordinary sequences ever recorded.
Come here. Hey, look at this.
I'm a shit I feel like, and it's seldom more during the day.
Come here. Whoa, get it, yeah. Me and my girl like brothers. Seats to the whip and it's tougher than the mother. Savage in the motherfucker cut like butter. I don't want to say it. We butter. Bring it back. 36 tag had an asthma tag. Try to stop drugs like a lab rat. Overseas money like Borat. And we had money waiting for that. Bring it to your door like a doormat. Niggas don't pop out doing it. Baby think I'm a dildo. Hey, think with every male hope. Ain't going with a bill for. Your baseball cap with a bill for. Hey, look at this shit. Hey, look at this shit. Hey, look at this shit. Come here. It's hard not to see it. I feel less to be it. Kelly and Reach. Come and look at this shit. He's stuff for no reason. He's evil, couldn't evil. I only they deep. Come and look at this shit. Okay. He's a whole fool. Okay. Better look that and whole fool. This shit on my neck like a boat move. I'm a bully. Oh, Doyle rolls. Candy cane roll.
He said, I'm a bully. O'Doyle rules. Candy cane, Rolls Royces. Good kid, bad choices. What do you mean? Yeah, that's a good question. How do I pin this? Oh, shit. How do I pin a comment? Do you ever get scared that you're giving too much away? This is some shit I talk about all the time with people. Like, people talk about this with actual, like, sounds, too. Like, giving people your 808s or giving people the synths that you use or showing people how you make your music. It's also, this question's good because it's like the same mentality as if I'm with a small artist, should I give a small artist the best beat I have, or should I save the best beats I have for a big artist and just give the small artist some cool shit? Like, that's the same mentality as are you giving too much away? Here's what you're supposed to do. Do your best that you can in every situation that you're in. Like, do the best that you can. If you're with somebody who doesn't know anything and you can teach them as much as you fucking can, teach them. Like, if you're with an artist who has no budget or no money or no following or nothing, give them the best beat you can possibly make. You feel me? Like, give somebody the absolute craziest thing you can give them that'll change their career and make them way hotter. Like, that's what you got to do every single time. People get scared of that because they're like, nah, but what if I make something that's so special, I got to save it? No. If you made something that's so special, you're going to be able to do it again. 150% of the time. You're going to be able to replicate it. You can make something better than you did. You're always going to grow older. You're always going to get better. You're always going to fucking get smarter and learn more and make mistakes and grow from them and blah, blah, blah. So stop not doing the absolute greatest thing you can do in any situation, even when it's somebody that doesn't mean shit or somebody that's really important, however you conceive that. Like, I don't get scared that I'm giving too much away. That's what the question is. I don't get scared that I'm giving too much away because I'm so confident I'm going to learn more. And every time I tell people about shit that I know that helped me, whether it's personal or it's some technical shit or it's business shit or it's just a musical thing, like, every time I tell someone some shit that helped me, it opens them up. And then they stop being so scared to be honest. And then they might end up telling me something. You know what I mean? Like, if you tell somebody about something embarrassing that happened with your family, you'd be scared to see how many people open up to you and go, oh my God, same thing happened to me. I can't believe you. You remember when it felt like this? And you're like, oh my God, I thought nobody else understood that, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's the same thing with sharing information. If you don't give enough away, or you hide your secrets, or you hide your sounds, or you hide anything from people, no one's going to share with you. And like, no one's going to give you more knowledge. It's going to take you 10 times longer to get to where you want to get to by trying to keep all the best shit to yourself. Big Crit told me this. I was an intern when I was like 18 and for Big Crit's manager. And Big Crit was the nicest guy in the world. He was a producer and a rapper back then even. And he would tell me, like, I told him I had a beat one time and I wanted to save it to get it to like Currency or somebody. But I had a session the next day with like a no-name kid. And he told me, he was like, bro, do the best you possibly can for this no-name kid, because you don't know if you ever going to get in that session with Currency, or like, think about like if it's Jay-Z, you don't know if you ever going to get a Jay-Z session. You don't know if Drake's ever going to hear your beat. So why are you not going to give the best beat you would play for Drake to the kid you actually know who's hungry to work? You know what I'm saying? Like, do your best in every single situation, period. No matter who you're with. If you're with people who you don't think can do shit for you, or you're with someone who you think is going to change the game for you, you got to go as hard as you can either way, every single time. That's how you move the bar. That's how you change shit. The idea of like, nah, I'm going to hold back my talent, or I'm going to hold back some knowledge that I have for the situation because I don't want to give that knowledge to these people. I want to give it to the people who I can impress so they can give me something back. That's a fucked up mentality. Horrible mentality. Somebody said, give us some Skrillex tips. You want to hear a Skrillex tip? You know what Skrillex told me? He said, you got to see the little kid in everybody. That's a good one, especially for people who got anger or have a temper problem. That's a really, really good thing to think about. Like, you got to see the little kid in everybody. Because when you with someone and they being a fucking dickhead to you and they treating you like shit on some business shit or like whatever it is, you got to think about them when they were on the playground when they were 4 and they were like a defenseless ass little kid. Everybody was a little kid. That'll help you reset sometimes. When you want to just fucking get mad at somebody, you got to think about like, okay, they just like me, bro. They having a bad day or they acting this way for some type of reason. That's a good Skrillex tip. What was I gonna play? Oh yeah. I like this beat a lot. I think my favorite beat I made all month. Shit like that is fire because you can tell it's not no fucking loops. You know what I'm saying? It's like some fucking Amy shit. Ba 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 ba. Ooh.